But my dad and I would watch the game of the week every Saturday with Gene Kirby, Pee Wee Reese, and Dizzy Dean. But we would go down to Helm's Grocery. We'd get a half-gallon Neapolitan ice cream. We'd fill our bowls up, and we'd sit there and eat it while we watched the game. Now, Dad, he had actually batted against Satchel Paige in little sandlot stuff after he did, and I watched him play, and he could do lots of stuff. But he'd sit there and, like every fan, how in the hell could he watch that? How could he miss that pitch? Hell, I could hit that guy. I could hit him. How can he, Ralph Terry throw a curve? By hell, I could hit that guy. So it was embedded in me. And so I get called up by the Reds to St. Louis, up to Cincinnati, and we go to St. Louis. And I called Mom and Dad, and I said, I can get you tickets. I'll get you a room. Come on up to St. Louis and watch. So he said, okay. So they come. So that first night, I'm going to really impress the hell out of them. But we faced a pitcher by the name of Bob Gibson that first time. And I don't know if his ERA was 1.12 that year or what, but all of a sudden I'm up there and I strike out. And I go up the second time and I strike out. And I go up the third time and I strike out. And I'm coming back and I'm walking by the batter on deck circle. And just before I get to the dugout, our manager was Dave Bristol. Dave was kind of like Sergeant Carter on Gomer Pyle, USMC. You didn't think of anything but baseball. There was nothing but baseball. And I start to smile as I get to the on-deck circle. And by the time I reach the dugout, I'm grinning. And he's down here. It took 3 or 4 steps in, so he had to walk down the rail. He looked up at me and said, "What in the hell is so funny?" I said, I was just thinking, I don't think Dad can hit this guy.